What's goody? Hola to all my Negroes, Negettes, and Negas that ain't Negas, you know? Appreciate y'all for coming back to episode 65 of this bullshit. And we appreciate you for coming back. As always, as usual, as it's been foretold in the scriptures, that I would be back doing this podcast again. And how long will we run? We may run for 200 episodes. Who knows? But the prophecy foretells you of episode 65. And it also foretells you of episode 66. So you know at least I'm going to do the next episode. So, yeah, thanks for coming back. I want to start the podcast off like this, bro.
And they tell me they are stressed out over these soaring gas prices.
It made me want to stop and slap somebody because this is ridiculous, you know. I'm out here trying to door down and I can't make no money. You know, it's all going in my tank.
What are yours in Los Angeles today? And
Wow.
they tell me they are...
Wow. Yeah, man, we're going it. Yo, I need to, hold on, I need the, applause emoji, applause something. 1 second. Because I'm about to tell you guys something so crazy, bro. This deserves an applause, bro. All right? So, after seeing that video, we can all say that we are going into a recession. Wow, so late. Let's try that again. And after seeing that video, I can assure you all that we are going into a recession. Yes. And there's an ad with fucking conceited at the bottom, so get that out of here. Yes, gas prices are soaring, and things are not as they may be. And I tell you right now, do not fret, young one. Times will get better. And I have nothing poignant to say about it, except that it is also affecting me too. Don't worry, you're not alone. You're not alone out there. Gas prices are affecting your brothers and sisters driving next to you. So don't fret. Don't worry. And you know, don't think about it too much. Just, this is what you do. You need to, people are so scared of being broke. We have to think of, there was a guy that read, the guy that created Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And he said the time that he became rich was the time when he stopped saying, how can I afford this? And he started saying, I'm going to read. Okay. It's when he stopped saying, I can't afford it, and started saying, how can I afford it? And that's when the money starts rolling in. And I said it right now, and anything change? Anything change? Obviously, it means over years' time, and you know, starting to understand money and stuff is, but yeah, that's the thing. Even your fellow retailers and other places are struggling as well. And you know what? I hate when people say, oh, this place is whatever place. This place is fucking Louis Vuitton. This place is I don't see Louis Vuitton going out of business anytime soon. But this place is like, this is Sony. Like, this is Sony. Like, they'll never, like, I hate when they say, y'all, this business. Y'all are this business. Like, y'all can afford it. And it just irks me because y'all really don't know how business works. People's businesses get leveled, especially mom and pops, but there's big business that gets leveled because recession happens or things happen, bro. Look at Sears. There was probably somebody that said, "Y'all Sears, man, y'all can't do this for me, man. Y'all Sears and y'all acting like this." Yes. Yes, they're Sears. People don't understand that there's a budget for employees. There's a budget for keeping the lights on. There's a budget for this, and when the demand is not meeting the supply, it's gonna be leveled. The business is gonna be leveled, and that's how it works. And you say, "Oh, y'all, this place, come on, man." The place has to be able to afford to do what you want them to do, or afford to. If you're stealing from them, that's shrink. That's shrink, and that goes into um that goes into the budget as well. They have to have things. They have insurance for it too, but that insurance is money too. Like everything, big businesses have gone under, can go under at any point in time. We need to understand that it doesn't matter what type of business it is. They have quotas and they have budgets, and they can't always afford. And I'm sticking up for the big guy, but I just hate when people say, fucking this place is whatever business." Like, I'm gonna steal this shit. Also, what about your soul though? Do you feel it in your soul when you steal? Everybody feels it in your soul. You know why? Because you're looking around. You're like trying to hide the shit. Because if you get caught, guess what? You'll be embarrassed. And guess what? You're a thief now. So guess what? If you can't afford it, just leave it on the shelf. Window shopping is real cool amongst the window shopping community. There's people that go to the mall and go to their favorite stores just to walk. So just get a nice walk in. You don't need to get the 5-finger discount if need so. What's the boring clap? Wow, that is really boring. And it's really like sharp. It didn't even sound like a clap, really. What the hell? But yeah, y'all. Big business is failing, man, and we're all going into recession. But profits are at an all-time high, y'all. Profits are at an all-time high. You know what? All these businesses out here, they're not going to be leveled with y'all. Keep buying shit. We're all still buying shit. And that's just a peek into how people deal with their issues. That's probably how people dealt with their issues in 2020. They ate anything, and they also fucking bought all the stuff to fill the hole in their heart that other things gave to them when they can go outside. We're just all not prepared, man, and we need to all be more prepared. Preparation is the the moral of this whole podcast. Let's get more prepared. Fuck the big guy, bro. That's how we gotta, and not God. I'm not talking about God. I'm talking about the business. Fuck, I guess, big head of big business is usually white people, so fuck the white man. You're working for the white man. Fuck the white man. And let's get more steps to making your financial situation match your transactional situation that you would like to have. Also, a recession cover, like a cover for recession, Because once recession hits, whoever's not prepared, guess what? You're going hungry. We're all going to be hungry. And that's not what I want for anybody. That's not what I want for me. That's not what I want for my girl. That's not what I want for anybody. I feel like a dad now. There's so many things. This goes so well with the Unemployed podcast, because it's for the unemployed. Everybody that's unemployed out there listening. If you're unemployed, man, it's time. We got to get our money right for this recession, because we don't want to be, man. We don't want to be in this drought. We don't want to be in the drought, and we also don't want to be in the rain with no umbrella. We got fucking manila folders we're holding over our head, coming out of work. If your job is your only income, buddy, you're doing it wrong. If you can't quit your job and have a little money on the side, I'm doing it wrong. I think I'm just coming to this realization right now as I'm speaking right now. Because everything I'm saying is just pertains to me as well. All right, y'all, deuces. I'll see you later. But yeah, man, we gotta get that shmoney right, my guy. Gotta get that shmoney right, bro. Bobby Shmurda. Not to bring the mood down, even though it was already down. Talking about money is such a yuck topic to talk about, Everybody hates talking about money. And you know what? I do too. Money's gross, but there needs to be a time to talk about it. There needs to be a time where somebody's like, hey, gives you 2 slaps to the face and says, hey, man, it's time to get your money right. And money's disgusting, and we all hate money. Unless you know how to use it, you hate money. Because you walk into the store and you're always saying, oh, is this got any extra discounts I can apply for? I have a discount for you. How about you put the bag down and leave the store? Hi, is there any other discounts I can apply for? Put the bag down. I have a discount for you, miss. Put the bag down, turn around, look around through the store a little bit more, and go out the front door. Say bye to the greeter while you're there. But, yeah, man. This is the time. If any time, this is the time. We might be too late, but there's always a way out, We just have to find it. Take the next step. You're in the middle of a forest, and you and somebody else, I guess. You and somebody else are in the middle of a forest, because if you're in there by yourself, you're dead. But you and somebody else is in the middle of a forest, and you look around, and you're like, I don't know where to go. And then the person next to you says, can you see your next step? And they're like, oh, well, yeah, I can see my next step. And they say, take that next step. And just keep going, until you're out. Until you're out. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, there was there's always people trying to make next steps. There was one time I worked at a lot of stores. There was a time I worked at a store, and there was a guy. Yo, maybe he liked me like as a person. I don't know, but he would always talk to me, and he would tell. Actually, he didn't like me as a person. He just wanted a connection with somebody, and nobody could connect with him because he was so strange. He was just so strange, sadly, because he came from jail. He was so strange, bro. All he did was, honestly, either I need to go to jail or I need to go to the army, bro, because I need my arms bigger, because that man's arms were so swole, bro. His arms were like, he had gorilla arms. He was dragging them behind him. But yeah, he was so weird, bro. So many people would tell me that they'd be telling him, he tells them stories about how he was in jail and he would always bring it back to jail. It's like, it's so upsetting because he really wants a connection, but all he can talk about is jail, and nobody wants to hear about that. And he would start every conversation off like, "Yeah, man, I'm selling these pants out here, and guy stepped to me, and I was like, yo, you can't step to me like that, bro. You need to back up, bro. But I'm going to therapy now, and back then when I was in the pen, bro, a nigga get what I do. What I do. I do some crazy stuff, but that's not me anymore. That's not me." And you're sitting there like, "Yeah, okay, all right, bro." And it's just, he has no relatable stories, and he's like in his fucking 30s, like 35 or something. That's a rough life to lead, man. Never me. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I'm so relatable. It's crazy how relatable I am. How relatable I am to people, it's so crazy. Put me in jail. Look through my booty hole after it's been ravaged, and I'm a new man. I would be a new man. And I would also be I don't know. I would have been a man that went to jail, and I would also not be relatable anymore. Something about jail, man. It just sucks the life out of you, man. I mean, does it really? Because people have phones in there now. I mean, phones don't give you life anyway either. But they have phones, and they're always now niggas have that's crazy. That's so crazy, man. Who knew the day would come when they have phones in jail? There's so many videos. Hold on, let me find a video of a phone in jail. There's so many videos of people that have phones in jail. Phone in jail. Inmate reveals how smartphone smuggled into prison. How long is this video? 3 minutes? Okay.
USAA is made for the
Thank
safe pilots, like Sergeant
you.
Hayden, who won't return a call until the engines.
Our first inside images of the riots at Holman Prison came from smartphones owned by the inmates themselves. Well, now we're learning where the prisoners are getting those phones, and the answer might shock you. News 5's JB Buno broke the story. He joins us live in the Web Center with more. Good morning, JB.
Yeah, well, good morning, Devin. These prison inmates, they're using smartphones just like you and I use with a cell signal. They're watching YouTube, they're posting to their own Facebook pages, and they're video chatting with their family from inside the prison. And as we found out, in there's a
what happened, bro? We're so lax now. I mean, how long have phones been out? Phones have been out. They're actually answering a lot of questions for me now, because I was always wondering, why do these niggas have phones in jail? There would be so many videos on Instagram. They post into Instagram and stuff, and the videos go viral. I guess it goes viral because they're in jail, or maybe I'm following a bunch of prison Instagrams that I don't know about. But why does it? How are they getting them in there? Let's find out.
black market for cell phones, and the inmates tell us the guards themselves are the biggest sellers. On Friday, this YouTube video was our first look inside the riots at Holman Prison. Posted online by an inmate with a smartphone. Then Monday, we video called an inmate during the second round of riots.
We have barricaded the front door,
Giving you an inside look behind the barricade. It's no secret. There are a lot of smartphones inside this maximum security prison.
They don't search for them as hard as they used to.
But the real secret is this. Is that what's happening? Are the guards selling you guys, smartphones?
I mean, it goes, yeah.
Corrections officers are selling smartphones.
Sometimes I fucking hate the news, bro. And that's why I like long form content like on YouTube and like podcasts and stuff. Because like that man had 2 seconds of fucking airtime. That's it. He had 2 seconds of airtime. And he didn't even say anything. He go back. What did he say? He asked him a question. Like, both of them only have 2 seconds of airtime. And that's all they get.
Smartphones?
I mean...
Wait, let me go back.
You guys, smartphones? Is that what's happening? Are the guards selling you guys, smartphones?
I mean, it goes, yeah.
Corrections officers.
That wasn't even a whole sentence. It goes, yeah. What do you get from that? I need the inmate that was in this video to come on the podcast, and I can get the full fucking story, bro. It would definitely be at least like a 50-minute podcast, but I think it would be. I think we could talk about it, and then we'll probably talk about other things. But that's crazy. It goes, yeah. Anyway, that's why the news is annoying, bro. But I guess that's all. So the guards. I mean, that's the only logical reason, right? Can't be smuggled. Can't get smuggled in there from the inmates. They're locked inside. So it has to be somebody that can lead from the outside world. It's always the guard. Everybody's corrupt. Everybody need to watch their mans and their foes. Watch and see who's a friend or foe out here, bro. Sometimes the ops are the ops of the ops, bro. Everybody's an opponent, bro. Everybody's the opposition. Everyone is the opposition. But I need somebody to answer me this question. If a quirked up white boy is busting it down sexual style, is he goated with the sauce? Let me ask you again. Let me put that into Google. If a quirked up white boy is busting it down sexual style, is he goated with the sauce? Bro, there's so much bullshit. There's so much bullshit, bro. There's so much stuff, bro. It's so stupid. It's all so stupid. There's something that my friend sent me too on he sent me on fucking this thing. What he sent me? Where'd it go? It was a picture. Right? Where'd he send it to me on? Oh, it must have been an iFunny. Okay, alright. Sorry. 1 second. We're almost there. We almost got it. Only used like 2 seconds, right? Oh, this stupid shit, bro. This dumb shit. This stupid fucking video. Oh my god. And how did this even come about, bro? You know why? We're not watching our kids enough. We don't know what our kids are doing, man. We need to know what they're doing at all fucking times, bro. What the hell? Why? Where is this picture? God damn it. I'm taking way too long. I'm taking way too long now. Oh, wait. Is this it? Yes! Got it. Okay. So, oh my god. So this school this school is this school put out a lunch letter for all the people, bro. All the people to just to inform the students of what needs to be on their plate. What needs to be on their plate as they're walking through the lunch line. What they need to put on their plate. They can't not put this stuff on their plate, and it has to be on their plate in order to eat it. It's stupid, you know? But, kids don't like their vegetables, so you got to force them a little bit. And that's what I think. You nicely and gradually, steer your kid in the right direction that you think is right for them. Because we all don't know what's right for our kid. They're gonna make their own decisions in the future. But when they're young, you steer them in the right direction of where you want the trajectory, You do the math beforehand. The math is not always right. But you give it the right trajectory and hope for the best, The thing they didn't do right, okay, is to succumb to their generation. Try and put it on their level. That's what they did wrong. They tried to put it on their level, and their level is very, very young and very dumb. And I feel like nowadays that's what we're doing a lot. Back then, a kid says some dumb shit, you say no. You say no, we don't speak that way in this house. If my kid said, "Oh, that's bussin'? That's bussin'?" No. We don't say bussin' in this house. Sorry. That word's not allowed. You say that around your friends. You don't say that around me. Bussin'? This shit ain't bussin' in my house. And by the time you know it, they busting it open in your house. You got to quell that when it's just a word so they're not busting in your house. There will be no busing in my house. But they succumb to the lingo and the language of the younglings of that generation. And this is the school telling the students that they need to have vegetables and fruit on their plate. So it says, everyone must have fruit or vegetables. No cap. It's none of our business if you eat it or not, but it must be on your trays. Do not hate the players. Hate the game. All right, Jits? Thanks, cuh. You're bussin'. Lunch crew. I want to read it again because it brings anger to my soul a little bit. Okay. So first it starts off with bruh. Bruh. So bruh. Everyone must Bruh. Everyone must have a fruit or vegetable, no cap. It's none of our business if you eat it or not, but it must be on your trays. Don't hate the players, hate the game. All right, Jits? Thanks, cuh. You're bussin'. What? So, what else they did wrong and that I didn't like was that they succumbed to the younglings' language, but they didn't even do it right. They said, it says bruh, like yelling. Bruh used to mean like dang, but now it's just everything now. It's like dang. It's like yo, what's up? It's like yo, that's crazy, bruh. How the lingo, bro? That's so crazy, bruh. And you'd be like bruh, and then you say yo, bruh. Bro, what the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? I don't want, honestly, no lingo is allowed in my home, bro. We're going to have upscale children. I'm going to have upscale, highly appointed children. I'm not buying them the latest Jordans, bro. They're wearing turtlenecks. My children will wear turtlenecks, and dress shoes. But Dad, all the cool kids have Adidas. And guess what? The cool kids are saying bussin' and bruh. You want to be one of them kids? Yeah, Dad. Well, you can't live here then. You can't live here. No cap. What happened? Like, why are we not saying no anymore? We need to start saying no more. No, you can't say bussin'. And now kids, this is the thing, the adults are trying to lean into the children more. You're the adult. And I hope I'm not a little softy. I hope I'm not a little softy when I grow up into an adult, and I have children. I want to be soft at the right moments, but I don't want to be one of them. I don't want to be bitch made. Yeah, that's bussin'. They say it at the dinner table, and I'm like, oh, I guess it is, son. I guess it is busting. It's like, no, Dad, it's bussing. Now, switch that scenario and put it in how I want to be, and they'll be like, that's bussin'. I say, no, we don't say this at the fucking dinner table. No, I'm joking. I don't want to. That's too much. That's too much. I just want to be like, hey, we don't say that here at the household, please. There's no bussin' at the table. That's inappropriate. And you'll be like, Dad, that's inappropriate. Why are you saying that? Quirked up white boy, goated with the sauce. All right, let's see. We go to our trusted people at Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary. Sneaky link. Oh my God. Goated with the sauce. He's goated with the sauce. Oh my God, he's goated with the sauce. Urban Dictionary, goated with the sauce. Goated with the sauce refers to the acronym GOAT, greatest of all time, and with sauce implies completeness. To be goated with the sauce is to reach nirvana. I love when Urban Dictionary has like they're like Merriam-Webster, and it's always what's his name? It's always the first one. It's like, oh, okay, all right, we got the gist. And the fucking thing is always like the use it in a sentence thing is always so ridiculous. But they're like, oh, here's the gist of what you were looking for. And it's like, oh, wow, this is very nice. And then they give the stupid fucking sentence. He's busting it down sexual style? He must be goated with the sauce. And when I first heard it, I thought it meant you had like top tier semen. I thought it was like, oh, he's goated with the sauce. Like he'll have great offspring. He's very fertile. He's very fertile. He must be goated with the sauce. Oh wow! You have a great young chap. You have a great young chap right here. He plays all the football and all the basketball. He's the top tier He's top tier on the team of the varsity team. And he's like, yeah. He's like, yes, my son is goated with the sauce. Everyone, goated with the sauce. And your father was too, right, honey? Right, honey? Mom, shut the fuck up. And then right under the nice one, they always have a stupid, like the people submission one. When your goat is goated with the sexual sauce. What does that even mean? People shouldn't be able to. You can get a goated with the sauce mug. That'll be a waste of money. Don't do it, Gerald. Don't do it, Gerald. Quirked up white boy with a little bit of swag. Bust it down sexual style. Is he goated with the sauce? When someone is attracted to the same gender but still spits game to the opposite gender. Hey, Ryan, did you see that quirked up white boy talking to that girl? Yeah, dude. He's goated with the sauce. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out places. And I find it kinda funny, find it kinda sad. These people say I'm bussin', and I'm like, where's your dad? All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out places. Wow, man. It was so fucking stupid, I had to serenade y'all niggas, bro. I had to serenade you, it was so stupid. And I find it kinda funny, find it kinda sad. It is really sad how we can't just say what we mean anymore. Everything has to be lingo, and then the adults are succumbing to the children. We're not children, people. We don't need to be on their level, people. You know what we need to do? We need to tell them, shut up. This is why the world is the way it is now. We're letting the children run the world now. No, you tell them how you want them to run the world. And you know how you want them to run the world? At least I know how I want them to run the world. I want them to run the world with English. Not with Ebonics. Not with whatever is going on right now. Absolutely stupid. If anybody, and is this controversial? Like, I just want people to speak English again. What is that bussin'? It's bussin' it down. It's bussin'. Yo, that shit's bussin'. Just say that's it. Yo, your food is great. Your food. What happened to banging? People said banging. I mean, I guess it's the same thing, but it's just when the adults started using that shit. It was just when the adults start jumping on the bandwagon. It's the same equivalent as when the adult jumps on the bandwagon at, like, your dad says something. And you didn't tell him the word, and he knows about the word. Dad, how do you know that word? Oh, God, now he's going to say it all the time. It's the equivalent of, like, the lunch lady. Now the lunch lady with that lunch note. All right. Remember, eat your vegetables. No cap. No cap. I put a little extra something on the vegetables, so they're real bussin'. Keep it bussin'. Keep it bussin', people. I went on for a long time on that. But that's just how I feel, man. And that is how I feel. How do you feel about this situation? Leave it down in the comments below. How do you feel about this? You know what I feel? I feel like this needs to stop. That's what that needs to do. It needs to stop. All right. I went to this club in Middletown because I was dragged there. Let me tell you the thing about clubs. I frunking hate clubs. I feel like I talked about this on here before. I hate them. They're always so loud. I loathe them. Matter of fact, I loathe clubs. They're always so loud. There's no way to enjoy the music. I can't control the volume. Maybe it's a power thing where I'm like, I can't control the volume of the music because it's too loud. So I hate the club because I don't have control. Maybe it is. Maybe it's the man in me. Or maybe it's just because, can they just turn it down a smidgen, you know? Just a smidgen. That's all we ask. I don't want to hear full volume on the speakers. I think the speakers work good enough at 50 volume, not 100. They probably even work even better at 35, you know? But you know what they do? They put a drink limit on you. Hey, you got to have 2 drinks an hour, or you got to leave. You got to have 2 drinks an hour, or you got to leave, or and people are like, "Oh, we get 2 drinks an hour. Okay, we want to stay here all night, so let's keep going." And they'll be drunk as fuck. And then they'll want to stay, and they'll dance all drunk to the music. And the music becomes, the volume goes down as the more drinks that goes down your throat. And that's why I hate clubs, man. There was this club in Middletown that they completely, it was like a restaurant. It was a restaurant that fucking they had tables and chairs out, and the DJ was there, which I think is a weird thing because it's like it's like a loud restaurant. The two things that you don't want it to be loud, but you want music, and you're sitting down and eating, and you can't even talk to each other. Maybe I'm just I'm really talkative, and I like listening to music in headphones and be able to control the volume and stuff, Maybe I'm just not built for the club. It's so annoying. It's so loud. We try to order stuff, and it's like, "Hey, can we get?" And they're like, "What?" So at that point, we're just pointing to the menu like we're fucking mute. I'm like this. And he's like, we just resort to fucking caveman speech. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, ooh. Like, fuck. There's no reason to be there's no reason for shit to be that loud. Just eating in the club. You don't like your food? What? Do you like your food? Yo, everybody out in the club, shout out to the birthday girl over there. Sing your happy birthday song. What's the song? Shit. Go shorty, it's your birthday, we're gonna party, like just way too loud. You're gonna sip a Cardi like it's your birthday. And we're like, oh my god. I was just never a club guy, bro. Shit's stupid. Shit's real stupid. Shit's real stupid, bro. Alright, well. I appreciate y'all coming to another fiery episode of the Unemployed Podcast. I was about to say another podcast name, but they do not deserve a shout out on my podcast. Because then all my fans will be taken from me. But yeah. We appreciate you here at the Unemployed Podcast, and we hope to see you again the next week. Deuces!